I can't hear you. There was a guy who had fish-looking lips like he was talking, but I couldn't hear him. I asked my youngest brother for information on him. A woman lured him to his apartment and in order to seduce him. I was eligible for one program. I was at a possible shelter with a black man. I thought, why not chat with him? We both were sitting on cots in a large auditorium. He knows. He knows. Something was sticking to my nose. I said, I'm not shaving all my hair. Then my cousin offered me to apply for a job where she worked. Satanist. A man said I used to be a doctor and now I'm a Satanist. Lose places, different states. I say, I didn't know that. Going with family. I was at family's house and was thinking about traveling with them in an RV. I was sitting on the kitchen floor playing with a woman's daughter. I told the mom they were alike. She didn't respond. Half had dream of old friend, Jay. 7th, 8th, and 9th. My nephew had 2 girlfriends. A little bit of hope. A young woman who had an office on the 4th floor herself. Her father helped her financially so she was able to decorate her office with lush furniture. Then her mom was sitting in an audience with candles, a ceremony. The reward goes to the girl. I called an old friend and he didn't want to talk to me, so he handed the phone to a girl named Jessie. I told the girl she sounded kind of young. Then I was looking for my apartment in this shitty hotel dump. All the numbers were mixed up and had difficulty finding my place. I had my cat with me, $255. There was an older guy there, this woman, something about the number 11 and then I also saw an orca whale. Younger and older lover. I was living in a foreign country and I was watching a black woman on TV but couldn't hear the sound. A guy asked me a question. My youngest brother and I was sitting in a booth together. A guy named Saunders was sitting in another booth across from us. There were 2 women. The older woman was upset because she was sexual with this one man. He had an affair with a much younger woman who didn't look like his type. The romance happened naturally, and then she became pregnant. Then I was standing on a dock near water. The water had a drop off. If you walk too far, then a woman with long blonde hair was crying because someone donated a lot of money to an organization. She needed money. Cushion the blow. I was in a positive mood. I was going to get a money order to pay for a psychic reading from this one lady who had a cart in a parking lot. I was going to take a short trip on a bus that pulled up in the parking lot. I had my pillow and my brother, and I brought a stray kitten that was walking around the parking lot. Someone told me that I was going to be in contact with my brother. I questioned which one. Moveable Mass. A woman with dark hair was sitting at her desk. She obviously wanted to have a relationship with me, but was waiting for the end of her program. Not sure. Then people were running into the water of the ocean. There was a huge movable mass underneath me. People were afraid that it'd move again, but it didn't. I left beach to go mail 2 packages. One was a guitar, made sure it had correct postage. Pretending to like her. My youngest brother and I was at a woman's place. He was pretending to like her and was being nice to her. I told him, you're gay and haven't been with a girl since 1985. I could stay with my cousin, but would have to take a taxi. I didn't know how to get there. There was something in my mouth, but when showed it to dentist, it was gone. A woman told me that I shouldn't be seeing things at my age. When at woman's place, I said my brother had the favor and I had the money. Going through boxes. A picture of a woman seemed very real and it was right in front of me. Then I was looking for something and going through some boxes. Vanishing Ship. In February, my doctor told me that I'm slowing my growth. 2 of my brothers showed up and announced I could stay at this one place for a couple of days, but was there longer. This one guy and I were sitting on a hill when we saw this huge ship in front of us. The ship was there, then it disappeared. It wasn't Seattle. I saw a map without any cities on it. My mom was standing up for me and booted someone in the butt. leaving in the morning. I was at this lady's house and she told me she would bring me anywhere I wanted to go. I spent the night at her place, then left the next day. I wanted to be close to the swimming, but not sexual. I wanted to take a bus to Portland. Tepee. I was looking for a place to set up my teepee. I found a place next to a woman's trailer. Later, the woman and I were chatting with each other and we were sitting outside. I don't have anything in teepee. Exploring Florida. In this dream, location feels different. A young woman was going to take a trip to either India or Asia. I mentioned vacation in Florida, but she didn't seem too interested. I lived there before. A woman mentioned a couple of cities to travel in Florida, one being Pensacola and Naples. My eyes lit up from excitement. I told someone that I dreamed almost nightly when I lived there in real life. There was a cockroach-like item that was removed from inside my body. Pretending and me and my big mouth. I asked my manager when I needed to vacate my apartment. I was going to stay with my mom for a month, but manager found out. I told her some places can stay for 2 weeks or a month. I would pretend to go to San Diego, then Florida. There was a phone. Then I was on the phone with a woman and she was asking irrelevant questions. A guy came and gave the manager something. I walk with mom. I wanted my mom to take a walk with me. My brother was going to have her walk for hours, but I mentioned it needs to be in 15-minute increments. They let him do it anyway. I told him he should have been a lawyer. She's alive. I thought my mom had died of COPD in real life, but she was with me in my dream. I was thinking about getting a record player and went to a music store. I saw a Jimi Hendrix record and an empty case. I wanted to get a Diana Ross record. There was a group of teenagers in the store.